it just goes to show that when an album hits and resonates with the audience enough, it's almost like, not they can't do any wrong, but everything came together during that session, during that recording. It's like, these are
magic. It was
awesome.
lightning in a bottle.
It was. It's very much so. Both albums were. They really were.
Yeah. And if you look at the rest of the list, and that's not to say Millennium didn't have a couple other good tracks, but they just didn't make the list. But if you look at the rest of everything after this album slowly started to taper off.
Right.
Because we were in a different era. This album came out in like 1997.
Yep.
That was the year before DMX rose to prominence.
Yep.
It was the year before Eminem broke out.
Yep.
It was a couple years before 50 Mania and Ja Rule.
Yep.
Jay-Z was still getting his feet wet. He had mild success.
Yes.
But The Life and Times of Sean Carter Volume 2 was 1998. The album that had Hard Knock Life on it. Yeah. And that's the album that really launched Jigga to that upper stratosphere.
Yeah. When you think about the shift in
perfect timing.
Yeah. When you think about the shift in society in late 97, early 98, which of course, we talk about on the show all the time, wrestling tends to mirror society. You think about 97 in wrestling, the NWO had its hottest year because they were counterculture, they were rebellious, they were full of P&V. And the WWF had to play catch-up ball. Okay, Stone Cold Steve Austin for 2.
I just had an epiphany.
I saw you had that. Smith.
I just had an epiphany, and for those of you watching, like my dad might do, forgive me for the comparison here. This album for Will Smith was the Beatles coming to America. You think about it, we had just come off of the murder and deaths of Tupac Shakur and Notorious B.I.G.
Okay.
And here was Big Will telling us it's okay to have fun again. The Beatles' first album dropped November of 1963.
Oh, wow, that's right.
Just after the assassination of President Kennedy.
That's a good point.
Beatlemania hit the stateside February of 64.
Yes.
Just months after the assassination of President Kennedy.
Good call.
And Beatlemania was all about it's okay, we can have fun again.
Wow.
Think about the early Beatles songs. I Want to Hold Your Hand. She Loves You. All My Lovin'. Very poppy in nature. We obviously would get deeper as they went on in their career, but it was all that bubblegum, poppy, fun type of music.
Right.
That's what this album was for hip hop.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It was okay to come out and have fun again.
Yep.
Yeah, we lost Biggie Smalls. We lost Tupac Shakur. California love, New York represent. Philadelphia is going to pick up the ball. We're going to party again.
Good stuff.
We're going to get jiggy with it.
Good. Great epiphany. Good comparison. I dig it.